are a long way from where we grew up, but it allowed us to do what we do, and it opened our eyes to different things. In 2008, I saw an infomercial for P90X, and between medical school and residency, I actually had, I think it was 4 weeks off. That's like the last time I've ever had 4 weeks off in a row, and so I decided I'm gonna start P90X, and I started it, I did it. It was awesome, loved it. For those that don't know, residency for anesthesia in Canada is 5 years long. It's quite challenging. Manon can tell you how difficult it was. We do 24-hour shifts once every 3 to 4 days. We do that for 5 years. And sometimes that's just the average time between shifts. So sometimes you do it every second day for like 4 or 5 in a row. So every second day you're at the hospital for 24 to 36 hours. And so it's pretty crazy. Kind of lost myself in residency, especially near the end where I had to do all that work plus study for the exams. And so I ended up gaining about 45, 50 pounds. You can see that's me down there. Now looking back, it's like, it's insane because it seems like so far away now. And I haven't seen that person in a long time. So it's the little steps, little things. When I got back into it, I also did 225. I love Shanti. I've done Insanity. I've done every program. We have all the DVDs when it used to be DVDs. For those that remember those days, if you weren't part of it, now it's all online, which is awesome, and you have access to those programs too. But we love it. I'd always been an active person before, so coming back to all this has been wonderful. We're in our 40s now, and I'm probably in some of the best shape I've ever been. The other day we went and played basketball at the park, and it's just fun. We have a good time, and I do all these things to be able to live my life. That's why I do it. I enjoy working out. Yeah, of course I do. And you get to a point where you do, especially if you're just starting out, you don't know, oh, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough, but it allows me to live my life, to do my work, to feel good about myself, and I don't get tired quickly. I can go a long time playing sports with the kids. They're super active. They're 12, 11, and 9, and they're crazy all over the place, and they want to do stuff with us, and we want to do stuff with them. So it allows us to do that. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's crazy how far we've come. I finished residency in 2013. I did a fellowship, and so now I've been in practice for 7 years. It's pretty crazy to think that, but I love what I do. I love helping people at work, and I love coaching. Before I went into medicine, I was a kinesiology student, and I did personal training too. So it kind of comes full circle. Even though you don't have to be an expert to do this, just because I have more knowledge doesn't make me a better coach than other people. It just allows me to help people differently. We're there to support people, help them, and really be in their corner for them when they have trouble, when they have questions, when we want to help them.
All right, so tonight we're going to encourage you to dream. What are your dreams? What are your plans? Dream big and nothing. The sky's the limit, or as Phil would say, the ground's
the ground's the limit.
The ground's he's a pilot too.
Yeah.
So what would $100 extra per week do? Maybe movie. I don't know if you guys can go to the movies right now. Everything here in Canada is closed. Dinner, daycare, groceries, gas, extra $500 a week. That could be to pay off debt, work from home, new car, new home projects, retirement fund, or an extra $1,000 per week. I give back, travel, family, time, college tuition, investments. It's not necessarily about the money. It's how many people we can help along the way, how much we can give back. And the income is just a reflection of our hard work. And again, we're talking about money. So Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success. It all depends on your hard work and your diligence.
Yeah, but hard work and consistency, just like in working out and nutrition, same thing in business, life, school, wherever it is that you are consistent and you show up daily, it'll pay dividends time, and it'll compound over time. So Beachbody's been around for a long time. When you look back now, it's coming up on 23 years. Beachbody's been around. 1998, these two crazy guys, John Congdon, Carl Deichler, have this idea. Let's create Beachbody.com. Beachbody as a company. I think they started off with a different name. I think it was called Million Dollar Body at the beginning, but eventually it morphed into Beachbody and now Team Beachbody. And they've come a long way. You know, they've had these original Debbie Siebers, Tony Horton. Like, who doesn't? Like, I mean, if you know P90X, if you know Team Beachbody, if you know Beachbody, you know Tony Horton. He's the mastermind behind P90X and all these programs that he's made and Beachbody has made with him. It's been amazing. So his programs are amazing. I love his programs. He's an amazing person. All the trainers that they've had through the years all have something different that they bring to the table. And as the company progresses through the years, you can actually see their personal progression, their growth. And again, same thing, like they kept working at this. They kept doing this. This is compound effect for them now. Like, they're a $1 billion company. They're about to have an IPO. We're going to talk about that later, but it's amazing. And so they've had Shalene Johnson with her first program, Turbo Jam with Beachbody, Shalene Extreme, Shalene. You got Sean T. I was saying he's coming out with a new program, another dance program. Let's Get Up. So that'll be awesome too. Insanity Asylum, T25. It's incredible what's happened. And then in 2009, 2010-ish, the company comes out with Shakeology. Shakeology is amazing. And if you've ever seen that Netflix documentary Down to Earth with Zac Efron and Darren Aline is actually the guy, the co-creator of Shakeology with Isabel Deichler, Carl's wife. She's the one that found him. Darren Aline. Isabel found Darren. She had a lot of autoimmune issues, health issues, and she was looking for an answer through nutrition. But what she was finding is she was taking a million different supplements or pills or this or having to eat a million different things. It just wasn't possible. She was looking for something that was a kind of one-stop shop, everything in one place to kind of put it all in your body and have that healthy nutrition. And so through Darren's partner, I think his name is Manuel, they had this kind of nutrition shop in the area, and she met him and they came together, and over a period of 2-3 years they created Shakeology. He's a superfood expert, gone all over the place, all over the world, searching for the highest quality, like superfoods, super fruits, super vegetables, everything that you can think of. And he tried to take the best stuff and put it in Shakeology. And the funny thing is when he's making this documentary years later with Zac Efron, who he met, and he helps him with his nutrition actually. And he met Zac, I think, around the time that he did Baywatch. And so Zac talks a bit about that during the episodes, how Darren's changed his perception of food and how he eats and totally changed that. And so the stuff that they name in the different episodes is actually really funny because most of that stuff is already in Shakeology. So it's really cool to have him go all over the place with them and do that. So the cool thing about Shakeology is that the different flavors are all natural. They're real flavors, cacao beans and chocolate. And the reason why there's such a gap between chocolate and when vanilla came out is because they actually they use real vanilla. And it took them so long to find a high quality vanilla, and that's why. And most of the vanilla products that you have out there are synthetic. It's not real vanilla. And so we've had a teammate or somebody we know that when they actually tried the Beachbody vanilla had a reaction. They're like, oh, I normally can't tolerate vanilla, but I eat all these other vanilla things. Well, it's because it's not real vanilla. So that's why they're subject. In the other ones, yeah. The Shakeology has the real stuff. And then they also have vegan products for anybody, for whatever reason, you don't want to have meat products in what you eat. And so they have those options for those people. And now you can see, like, it's insane how Beachbody On Demand has grown the business. Everything's online. You have access to everything. You can take it with you. It's so portable. Work out from work, from home, from anywhere you're at. and they've been able to open up in the UK and France. And so they've had multiple launches, new products, Bevy, these new programs, muscle build fat, 30-day breakaway, 9-week control freak, Transform 20, 80-day obsession. And now with these new programs that are about to come out, it's going to be even cooler to try out these new things. Let's Get Up. That's going to be difficult for me. I'm not very good at dancing, so that'll be interesting. And then 645, that'll be cool to hear more about that. And of course, the 2B Mindset and the Ultimate Portion Fix are the nutrition programs that we find on the Beachbody platform, and they're amazing too. And so you can decide which one you want to try. You can try them both, and they're both a totally different perception on nutrition and mindset and how to see food differently and how to use food to your advantage, and not to eat emotionally, but to eat to fuel yourself and to really make your body the temple that it's supposed to be.
And how it's something that you can do long term. It's not a quick fix. It's something that you can do over time and maintain your results because you're following these flexible nutrition programs.
Well, health, nutrition, it's long term. You only get one body, you only get one place to live. You might as well make the most of it.
So what's really good about this is you have the fitness, you have the nutrition, you have the community, because if you're here, you might have been in a challenge group or something with your coach. So there is the community, and they are always thinking ahead. Right now, Let's Get Up, what's coming out right now is a dance program. Not everyone will be dancers doing this, but it's just about bringing joy to your life, bringing joy back into our lives, because with the pandemic, it's been a very difficult year for many people. And they've also added a meditation program. So they are always thinking ahead, always looking, what do these people need? How can we serve them best? So they are partnering with there's a lot of things. They're always innovating. And so they are partnering with a biking company, and they are becoming also a publicly traded company. So Phil can tell you a little bit more about that.
They're using a SPAC. They're going to become, and they're going to IPO their company in May. So they're going to have an initial public offering, which means that they're going to take their company public onto one of the markets. And so you're going to be able to buy shares of Beachbody.
So it's very exciting, because a lot of opportunities are coming out of this. So just stay tuned for all the information coming out.
And the Mixed Fitness is it's a cycling / workout platform that you use with a special bike.
And you'll be able to stream your workouts from Beachbody On Demand onto that platform, on the bike platform. So
as well,
lots of news coming out. Stay tuned. And these are transformations. These are real people getting real results. They're not Photoshop. We have some on our team. We have some, there's so many teams out there that have amazing results. And I'm sure you probably know someone that had great results. That's probably why you're here, to find out how you can help somebody else get more results. So it's always nutrition, fitness, a lot of transformation stories. And it's not just the physical transformation that's happening. It's also mindset and nutrition and just the lifestyle changes that are happening. We have a question here. You want to answer?
Yeah. So do we know? They told us May. Do I know the exact date? No, not at this time. I'm sure more details will come in the next couple of weeks, because I mean we're less than a month away.
Mm-hmm.
I know that their 4-letter acronym on the market is going to be BODY. That's what they announced, BODY. So if you need to search for it, it won't be there now because it hasn't gone public yet. But
say Carl Deichler will come out and announce it, because they will let the coaches will be allowed to buy stocks.
Yeah. So and normally it tends to go up a lot the first day.
So what we do as Beachbody coaches, who are we? We are real people with real busy lives. It's a network marketing company. And honestly, when I joined because I had results. People were asking me, what are you doing? I wanted to share it with my friends and family. And then I found out about the business model, and I didn't know much about network marketing back then. I'm a math teacher by training. I have my bachelor's in math, and I just loved the strategies about this business model. I thought it was fantastic. So you might hear network marketing. This is amazing. I think there's only good things to be said about the business model. So we are real busy people that have this on the side often, and a lot of them become full-time coaches. So you can do this with part-time hours and develop a full-time income depending on the work you're ready to put in. Our mission is always to be the best version of ourselves. So you'll hear us talking about personal development. We do physical development. We're always trying to be the best version of ourselves. And we share what we do. We share our journey on social media, mostly because that's a way for us to reach more people, but you don't have to do it on social media. However, we do encourage you if you want to reach more people. And then we invite people to join us and do what we do and share it with more people. That's basically what we do as coaches. On the other side, we also take care of ourselves. So we are highly encourage you to do a Beachbody program, eat according to one of the nutrition programs, and use the products because we want to be a product of the product. Everyone that we've met and that we've invited to our groups, they get results if they do the program. So it's only about taking care of us, moving our bodies, following a nutrition program, and also doing the personal development. So we have to take care of us. We invite others to join our groups. We call them challenge group. They can be in a Facebook group, or we also have a great app. It's called BOD groups that people can join your group through Beachbody. And so we have great community, we meet so many great people. That's a lot of my best friends are on the team because we're like-minded people. We want to be the best version of ourselves, and we also want to inspire others to do that. It's not about perfection. If you're on your journey, we're all on our journey. There's never an end date to the journey. So we share where we are in our journey, and people follow us and want to join us where we are at that point. There's no end date. It's always a process, always a journey to be continued. And we use, as I said, social media to build our business. How we earn, we basically get 25% return or commission on the products that we share. You can say sell, you can say share. I love saying sharing because I know these work. I've been drinking Shakeology for over 5 years because Phil did his research. I wasn't a shake person at all before, didn't believe in shakes, didn't understand why he was so into Shakeology and didn't just eat like healthy food. But he's like, you don't understand. This is amazing stuff. Try it, give it a try and a fair shot. And I did. It was a game changer. Now I love it. I've been drinking it for over 5 years. So as a coach, you save 25% off the products. You also earn 25% commission if you share those products. And as you build your business, as you invite people to join you, you're going to build your team of coaches. And as you build your team of coaches, you start earning residual income. So basically,
yeah, so on a weekly basis, these are average numbers for Emerald coaches. The average is about $68 a week and $3,500 a year. Diamond coaches average about $380 a week and just under $20,000 a year. And Star Diamond, I mean, that's a huge category of different coaches that range from 1 star to 15 stars. So their salary or their income and their passive income varies tremendously. They do get bonuses as well. Once you hit the 2-star level, you get quarterly bonuses on top of that. So overall, they average $2,500 a week and $134,000 a year. The top coaches are making multi-million dollars. And we're not just talking the top 1 or 2 coaches, we're talking the top 100, if not more, coaches are making millions of dollars a year sharing these products. And the only way you're going to be able to share these products is by using them. Most of us don't buy stuff from other people if they aren't using the product. It's hard to just be a salesperson of something you've never used or don't use for yourself. We use the products first. We know they work, and people often ask us to join, and then they know that, you know, we're real people and we've used these things to get the success and the changes and the transformations that we've had.
We have a question about the shakes for women that are pregnant or nursing. It really goes back to having them look into it with their doctor. on the pack in Canada, it says do not drink if you're pregnant. However, we do have some doctors on our team that were pregnant and had it and were okay to drink it, and they approved it. In the States, you have the label says to check with your doctor. So just encourage your customers, your future customers, to check with their doctors. Some will approve it, some will, depending on what the pregnancy is like. It's very difficult for us to say yes or no. Make sure they check with their doctors.
Yeah, we have to say that. It's also very, like, depending on where you are, Canada or US, the laws are different. And that's the only reason why that packaging says that. It doesn't mean that it's unsafe. We're just not allowed to say, yes, you can drink it while you're pregnant. But the reality is, the food in Shakeology, the products in Shakeology are incredibly healthy. I mean, if you're willing to, drink pop or Coke or eat sugar or candy while you're pregnant, then in my opinion, you still have to check with your doctor, but you can drink Shakeology.
Or check with your doctor.
Yeah.
All right. And so we're here. So if you, let's say you're just sharing Shakeology. So commission wise, this is in US dollars. So if you're from Canada, it's a bit different, just times at 1.15. So your commission on Shakeology is $32.49, 50 cents. If you're selling or sharing Shakeology, some people will just want Shakeology. Some people will want the exercise as well. So when you combine the Shakeology and the Beachbody On Demand platform, so the exercise programs, it is called a challenge pack. So the CP challenge pack, you get approximately $50 commissions, depending on the pack. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but usually around 50. It could be up to 150, depending on the pack. Month 2, people love Shakeology. They continue drinking it because, as I was a witness, I feel like it was a game changer. I continued purchasing Shakeology. So my coach had the commission the next month as well, and then it just keeps on adding up. So after 4 months, you'll see the total go up, right? You also have the option to build your coaching team with customers that are we have this new thing coming up in May. So people will be able to register as preferred customers, not just as coaches, but preferred customers will help you move your business forward and earn residual income as well. And we have, if you build your team with coaches that want to build a business, then you receive more passive income. And when you join the team, whoever brought you here, we all have access to Platinum Presenters training. We have amazing trainings within the team, with your own coach. You'll have training as well. Beachbody provides training. There's a lot of great training. You have, once you've gone through the basics, reach out to your coach. You'll have a getting started right call. Your coach is going to help you out. You're going to probably have team calls. There is a national wake-up call every Monday at 11 a.m. where you learn from the top coaches in the business, and we all share what we have learned. So you're never, never alone. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, this seems like, where will I start? You will be there with someone every step of the way. So don't fear that. And it's about progress, not perfection. You don't have to be an expert to be a coach. All you have to have is a passion for helping people. You really have to be here to help people. And as you help people join the way you joined with a challenge pack, probably you're going to start to see your income grow. Your income is a direct reflection of the people that you're going to be helping. We also have super weekends, so every quarter we have virtual, right now it's virtual. Can't wait to go back to in-person events, but we have quarterly trainings as well. And we have one big summit every summer. It's going to be the second year in a row where it is virtual. However, it is free. So if you join as a coach, you'll have access to all this training where you'll learn from top performing coaches in the business, how to build your social media, how to approach and invite people on this journey with you. So how can you join? So in the beginning, I talked about joining for $39.95 US or $49.95 Canadian price. You can pay that and start coaching. But as Phil said, when you're a coach, you want to be sharing what works for you. So you want to be doing the programs and consuming the products and seeing what works for you and sharing and talking about it. So we highly recommend that you join with a pack. This is the basic pack. It comes with Beachbody On Demand, so you have access to all the programs we talked about, the fitness, the meditation, the nutrition programs, which is Ultimate Portion Fix, 2B Mindset. You have the tracker of the 2B Mindset. You have the containers from Ultimate Portion Fix. You have 1 full month of Shakeology. Give it a try. It's fantastic. You also have access to recipes, so many things, and you'll be a part of your coach's group. So that way you're never, ever alone, and you are part of a big community. You'll have access to these programs for 1 year. And when you buy a pack, they actually waive that coaching startup fee. After that, it's $17.95 Canadian dollars or $15.95 US dollars to maintain your business, which is nothing because you have access to your website. They take care of customer service. You're not responsible for returning the products if your customers got the wrong order, let's say, or something happened. I don't know. They want to return it. You don't take care of it. We have access to customer service, which is fantastic. So you don't take care of returns. You don't have to stock up on products. They ship it. They do returns. They take care of everything for $15.95 or $17.95 Canadian dollars. It's taken care of. You have a website. All you have to do is put it in your picture, your little story if you want to personalize it, and you're set.
And the cool thing too is if you're in the US and you're military or retired military, you get to be a coach for free.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pay that monthly fee.
So if you have any friends, family in the military, they can join your team for free as a coach. So their business fee is free. They can build the business without being charged. And you also earn 25% discount. So that's it, guys. I hope we answered some of your questions. We're super excited. Why you a coach? Like, what I want to turn this into, like, I've been doing this full time. I love it. Phil's doing it as well on the side right now, but our goal is to do this together as a really great source of income, because we don't know what is out there with the pandemic. We've seen so many people lose their jobs, and they say you need multiple sources of income, streams of income. So this is one of our sources.
Yeah. The goal is to be an essential worker or somebody that's pandemic free, like that's recession proof. And these types of jobs, well, it's not even a job, this type of business that you own, these types of incomes that you create, these sources of income, they become passive. And also, no matter what happens, you can keep building this. Mm-hmm. You know, this business is not going anywhere. In fact, it's getting bigger and bigger. It's going public. That's a huge step. It's awesome. And we do it to help people because it's worked for us. And because it's worked for us and we enjoy it so much, it's just easy to share it. It comes to a point where too, especially at work, like I go to work in a physical place with people. And so they just come to me. Like half the time I don't even have to say anything. I drink my Shakeology at work. I do all that at work, and they see me do it. They know who I am, and I share my story with them. And most of the time they just come and ask me to join. So it's a really cool thing. I find it blends really well with what I do, especially right now with the pandemic and everything that's happening. I signed up for this to help people, and it's no different. Coaching, whatever it is, that's my why.
Any questions for us? All right, well, check back in with the coach who has invited you to this presentation. Don't wait for them to reach out to you. Reach out to them and make sure that you get all the information, because we have a new launch on Monday, and that's always a great time to join, or join right now and you'll actually get 50% off the new program coming out on Monday. So if you have any questions, reach out to them. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and taking time out of your busy night to be here. Bye, guys.
See ya.